Hello, everyone. I am Silver, and we are back with part four, I believe, of Death in Texas. We are continuing with the next day, and I think we stopped before. Yeah, we have to start the day off. We have another piggy. We also got this globe that shows plus and minuses that we got because it was a daily thing, apparently. It's a daily thing that the skeleton in the bottom, but a pirate was selling, but it wasn't changing, so we just decided to buy it. Let's see what's on the phone. Newest swim disciple of Yataro aiming to reach world championship times. Every stroke brings them closer. Coach notes. Hair of the Suwa clan, chosen to star in the modern adaptation of Swanlancett's play The Tragedy of Wyron. The case of the missing dogs, new sightings of the swamp leopard, casualty rates of club fights increases. Expert blames sharp gel nails. Poacher mauled to death by a pack of mountain cats in a seeming act of revenge. Historians warns artifact looting on the rise, especially in formerly war-torn Ferredin. We have to do something about the looting that re-escalates the conflict. Grim, I will keep this short. Far too many humans are alive after yesterday. I am suspecting a systematic bias in our balancing mythology. Quote of the day. The last three humans coming from the facts have to die. I am counting on the accuracy of your judgment. Make it count, fate. Let's see. We don't have an exact number. He just said the three at the bottom. But let's see what they've done. Juan works as a diplomat in southern Pagoya, Paraguay, southern Paraguay for over 20 years, spending this time drinking heavily. Yet there was never recalled. Yet they were never recalled from the position. Then they decided for an early retirement. These days they work as a yacht captain, taking tourists dolphin spotting off the coast of Malaya. They still drink like a sponge. We can kill him. One down. Alexandra recently made a big career change, shifting from baking pizza at a local Pasluzis to robotics engineering. Their dream is to make a waffle destroying robot. She is deathly afraid of waffles. Mechanical engineer. A singer songwriter who, after years of hard work, still doesn't seem to catch a break. The original material just doesn't grab people, which is why they became an impersonator of the famous singer Cato Cecil, also known as the Count. Their career seems to be on an upswing. Are you a vampire? But is the Count a vampire? Since recently there was a vampire thing going on? Maybe. Jerry is a creepy kidnapper. There's no way around that. Their latest plans in ambling near stadiums wearing a cute mascot outfit and swiping kids who want to take a photo. It hasn't really worked thus far because of the crowds, but when it will, their demand a substantial ransom. Die. The Knights claim a dog ate their diploma, and everyone just have to believe they're an actual dentist. It look like they know they're doing, a knife just drills random teeth on patients. Die. And these are the people you wanted me to let live? The Czech co-owns a logging company where they work as a lumberjack. Although they comply with environmental regulations on paper, they occasionally clear protected habitats by mistake, destroying homes of thousands of endangered birds. Die. What is happening? Benoit built a website to lure people who like to gamble but don't want to leave the house to do so. All the games are rigged, of course, and highly addictive. They have games designed to appeal to people of all ages and social backgrounds, even kids. Die. And you can live. You too can live. What is happening with faith? Yes.
Grim, why are you here? Oh, right. The daily... always in positions when I have important research to perform. Let us get on with it. I see more profiles than required. Bad job, I guess. Yes, that should suffice, I imagine.
Hey, can I ask you some more questions, maybe?
Questions, Grim. Fine. I have trouble finding inspiration anyway.
This is about your book.
Perhaps your questions will assist me. Make sure they are deep and meaningful.
What do you think dying is like?
No idea. Our immortality precludes us from such knowledge. Yet, I imagine it would be a pleasant release.
Yes, that feels right.
Any other questions?
Is there an afterlife?
Not in the sense that humans consider it, no.
No peaceful eliminated paradise?
Hardly. Any other questions?
Do you think mortals have some drive towards death?
Because they seem to find themselves in life-threatening situations all the time?
They do often seem willing to throw their lives away for stupid reasons.
Life is unpredictable and lacks an innate meaning. I imagine it is up to them to make their lives meaningful, even if it sometimes ends up being fatal. Any other questions?
Can language even deal with the concept of death?
Unlikely.
That doesn't stop art and literature from trying.
One must make do with what they have. Art does seem an attempt of immortalization, as humans feel the ever-present breath of death. A hybrid of entertainment, meaning-making, and the preservation of a facet of identity, carved into matter that might outlast the being itself. At least until all matter ceases to be.
When's that gonna happen?
Any day now. Any other questions?
Actually, I got nothing.
Grand. Goodbye, Grim. The muse beckons.
Did we buy anything? Ball train vampire. Nothing there. I might change it to It's just another job. Yeah, we're gonna do just another job. Yep. 5. Unknown mascot struck dead by lightning in the middle of the day, stadium officials confused. Logging company owner dies of sudden health failure, leaves entire fortune to leading cancer fund. Okay. Can you have a heart attack due to massive guilt? We have the research. Online gambling developer found dead at home, having choked on their morning sandwich. Hi, I'm Stu. Welcome to my channel of awesome cover songs. Retired diplomat dies of cirrhosis. He claims it was a life well spent before passing. AI breakthrough imminent, promises founder of Transglobal Inc. Crypt of Decay announced new concert tour to Wellmark and beyond. The assignment. I sensed an wealth of air. I sensed an eldritch wealth of air pass through my office earlier. Perhaps the essence of those many doomed to death by your actions, Grim. We could not determine the correct amount of humans to mark today, so I leave it up to you. Any humans who seem suspicious have to die. Do better than yesterday, yes? Okay, we only have 5. Frankie is a tour manager for an extreme metal band from the outskirts of Cosmopolis City. So far, they've organized 3 concert tours across the sea to and around Wellmark, all of which has been canceled midway through, mostly due to the capriciousness of the singer. Then what was the Walmart text? Crypt of Decay announced new concert tours to Wellmark and beyond. He must be the hmm. I don't want to know what this means. I think he's in the maybe, but I think we're gonna go yes. David is the founder of Transglobal Inc., a company that produces high-tech gadgets like smartwatches and digital home assistants. For the past 5 years, David has been the foremost prominent of algorithms and arti- official intelligence research. You can live. Henry is a devoted member of their church with a weakness for pastries and crime novels. Ever since reading a book about crafty monks at a secluded monastery, they have dreamt of saving their family using fancy deductive abilities. Little do they know this exact opportunity will soon present itself. Cleric. Dejan needs to eat to live and still to eat. Their spouse disapproves of Dejan's life choices and lets them know of it every time they are together. After a while, Dejan decided to lie to their spouse that they got a regular job. That's right, they decided to steal the truth. Eh, she's a petty. It's not that bad. Sally teaches sex education in many different schools, helping adolescents navigate the twists and turns of physical and emotional evolution. They're a fan of ice skating, pottery, and very technical metal music, often traveling to concerts and festivals. Um, what is why did what is happening? Okay, I like this. That's cool too, but that's not, you're cool.
Look at that. It's a hatchling. That visage. They say mimicry is the sincerest form of praise, though I fail to see it. I guess they let all sorts work here nowadays. The assemblage must be decay. Yet one must welcome the dregs, one must. What brings you to Florian the Eradicator?
I like your style, Florian.
I don't need a sycophant, thanks. Try to keep from gushing too much. It's so banal.
I think it's
Just
cool.
be impressed you're in my presence, but be it over there, somewhere far enough. Still, fate expects us to be polite to one's colleagues because it advances synergy and improves long-term morale. I suppose I must then do my best to enlighten you on whatever matters are bothering you today.
You're another Reaper who works in the office?
I am the best and brightest of the bunch. When I aim for the jugular, I do not miss. With blood and guts, I will paint my magnum opus on the canvas of cosmos.
What are you even talking about?
All flesh is temporary. We here provide the herd with an escape from their meat prison. It
Okay.
is called salvation, or at least the closest thing they'll ever get.
Are you implying you mark people to death all the time?
Of course not. Rules to follow and quotas to fill, as we all must, even if I consider management far too lenient. I just make sure to enjoy every slash and stab. Take pride in a successful exit. For that is what we are born to do, yes, we Deathbringers. All have to die.
All have to die eventually when it's time.
Sooner or later, what's the difference if the result is the same? An end to their futile existence, to their deceitful ways.
Okay.
Humans are pretense and artifice, forever causing misery to each other. My way would bring less pain for all.
Great chat. In my head, I'm saying that sarcastically. Great chat. Goodbye.
Ciao, little hatchling. Lessons learned, off you go.
He's still cool.
Why, if it isn't the young Grimster, back again to delight my eye. Oh, so 3 weeks down already. That's quite an achievement. Say, how's the grind been treating you since our last chat?
Mostly I'm confused.
About what? Your tasks? I thought it was all here's your quota and do as I say from fate. Marking things day in, day out. Simple stuff. Doesn't sound something I'd be enthused about. I mean, it demands too much blind trust.
Isn't this place venerable? Because it's not vulnerable. And they know what they're doing.
Yeah, leave it to uptight, soulless bureaucrats to decide what's right. One ought to heed instincts in collaboration with reason. Sounds twice as powerful to me, yeah? But what do I know? I'm just the barkeep. So what can I get you?
Any thoughts on Florian?
That one? Heck, what can I say that you won't glean on your own? They try to act all suave on the surface, but truth be told, they're a proper jerk.
Yup.
At least when it comes to the job. Can't say I trust their judgment too much.
They don't seem responsible.
You'd think your profession needed conscientious workers, right? Don't take this the wrong way. I don't often disparage patrons of the Den. We have here a shared experience. Here's to hoping they won't cause some sort of a major blunder. What else you got in mind?
I'll be going there
Au
now.
revoir, Lil Reaper.
I hope you're not here for the worms. They got taken off the menu. I don't think I've seen you here before. Let me guess. You're in the... human department, right? I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years.
That obvious, huh?
It is. At least for me. For you see, I'm also in the human department.
How do you like it here?
Work is work, I guess. So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do?
Yeah, work is work.
Right? I've heard some spawns complain about insane working hours, but they spend all day on their phones. Doom scrolling on Cocker or whatever that dumb app is called. I haven't opened it in years.
What's Cocker?
It's the little app on your phone that shows you what's going on in the world. You've looked at your phone, right?
Oh, that. Wait. You don't read the news?
No. I mean, I used to, but nothing interesting ever happened. The instructions are the same every day anyway. Kill all door-to-door salespeople. And what do I see in the app? The door-to-door salespeople died. Great! So very engaging. And that's followed by the stories of downright horrible things happening everywhere. No thanks.
I get different instructions every day.
Congratulations?
Ever thought of asking fate about your never-changing instructions?
Huh. I've seen the boss, like, once.
What?
Not gonna happen. I bet it's all part of Fate's grandiose plan. The equilibrium. And who am I? A mere spawn to question it.
What do you mean? My choices affect the world all the time.
Do they, though? Do they really? Or is it an illusion?
In any case, reading the news helps make decisions.
I just do what fate tells me to. The decisions are not mine to make.
A life with no choices and you still haven't given up?
Have you ever heard the inspiring story of Scullifus? I'm guessing you haven't, since it happened way back when we still used rubber stamps instead of markers.
Please carry on with the story.
Okay. So Scullifus spent all day, every day, stamping profiles to live or die. They got a grandiose case of carpal tunnel from all that stamping, but still they kept on going. Every day they'd receive a heap of new profiles, which were basically the same as the ones they'd stamped the day before. Almost as if powering through the carpal tunnel wasn't making any difference. Almost as if it wasn't worth it. Sound familiar? In any case, they kept going. Kept on stamping. Because they had to. Because when you give up, the cosmos, that meaningless entropy, it wins. And I'm never gonna let that happen. even if it means doing the exact same thing, day in, day out.
That's it? That's the inspirational story?
That's it, stranger. It inspires me to wake up every day. Besides, as long as the coins keep coming, can we really complain?
I think it's time you start making your own choices.
You mean what? Ignore my instructions? Won't that get me, like, instantly fired?
Yes. But your life would be way more fun.
I could start sparing some of these door-to-door salespeople, maybe. Ah, what the heck. I'll do it.
Okay.
Time for some of these salespeople to live at last. They seem harmless enough.
Not sagely.
You're a real special individual. You know that, right? I'm off to sow some chaos. See you later. I hope.
I hope so too.
Hey again, what can I get you?
Someone contacted me using a profile.
What did this mysterious entity want?
It's a secret.
Then I got no advice to give. But you've got the idea. Maybe best to leave this confidential. What else you got in mind?
I'll be going now.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
I love when she says that. Oh, nope. Where is Fate? As you enter, you notice that Fate's office is empty aside from Lady Partington snoozing on the table. Oh no, this again? The old-fashioned phone suddenly rings with an ear-piercing metallic clatter. A familiar voice calls from the static.
Haha, Grim, jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent. I decided for a short vacation. It is a weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential for research. For the novel, yes?
So I'm reporting to the cat again.
Hello, Grim, are you there? Curse this useless apparatus. It never works when I need it. You may be wondering about who is in charge. I did consider leaving dear Lady Portington again, but my hiatus is only momentary. I am sure you can manage these few days. But what of the conduct overview, you may be thinking? To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. I am certain you have done well enough. Now, I must go submerge myself. Toodles, Grim.
Partington, give me my money. Thank you.
You're such a scoundrel. There should be a bounty on your head.
I don't have enough for that. I don't want that. I don't have enough for that either. There we go. Why is it so big? Oh, sorry. Now we're with the pluses and minuses. Okay. It is... Researchers find numerous backdoors in Transglobal Inc. products, granting access to any number of unknown parties. Media aiming to develop a new sex education show to boost healthcare all across the nation. Cleric solves murder, catches serial killer on a hot air balloon. Okay. Crypt of Decay finally blasts across Wellmark and Carthenia with a stunning series of concerts. Crowds amazed. Yeah, it's just the two babies. And then, okay. Your attention is required. I have been informed of a delicate situation. I trust that you can handle it as usual. Quarter of the day. 5 humans have to die. 1 human must be spared. This is of utmost importance. P.S. Do be careful to let the right person live. Do what you do best. Faith. Oh wow. Okay. Start at the bottom. Albert is an incredible human being, as in never in all history has there been anyone who has destroyed so many humans and social systems with such nihilism and greed. They will stop at nothing in their quest to squeeze out any short-term profit. Death, corrupt CEO. That's one. What is history anyway? A collection of stories made up by those who have access to power, and even then it's full of mistakes and errors. This is why Emmanuel has grown up ever more interested in teaching alternate theories to their alternate? How is that history? Alora is a professional singer who joined the church choir at their local town. They offer their singing skills to the church partly to move more devout and partly to have better access to the church wine cellar. Maybe. What are morals? Rudolph is the type of a university freshman who has just finished reading a couple of introductory philosophy books and now can't stop thinking about how they understand how society, morals, and the world work. Maybe. Hewalt grew up physically very active, and they've always loved danger and safety in equal measures. That is why they decided to pursue a career in film stunts. Recently, they were hired as a stunt double for the famous film star in an upcoming action blockbuster. Nothing seems wrong with you. Raking leaves is hard. Blowing them around with the leaf blower is much more fun. This is why Brian takes care of the leaf exclusively with the leaf blower. Starting already at 6 in the morning, the toxic fumes the machine emits don't concern them one bit. Die. 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 I think we're gonna leave the stunt person. Die. Live. Back again. Oh, we can't talk to them now.
Welcome back, Grimmy. Always a pleasure to see you around. We here got another quiet Sunday on our hands, though. No action at all. Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Ah, would have wished the plant was here. We'll talk to you on the way down. As you enter, Lady Poddington is batting the rubber gerbil between her Come on, Lady Poddington. The gerbil complains at every hit. Yeah, I know the field toy. The cat pats the toy in the head slowly. Her yellow eyes glow with mirth. The old-fashioned phones again rings right as you settle in. The familiar, if-grainy voice can be heard.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having. Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile.
Keep quiet.
Yes, you expect your daily summary, but I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with this matter. So, off you go.
Is he gonna quit?
It's very cold.
When did that happen?
Can you feel cold?
Can you? Does your hand at the mouse not feel the chill? It's freezing. Everything halting to a standstill before.
It's like you're trying to tell me something.
Astute, Grand Reaper. You're a wealth of insight. While the rest freeze in ignorance, unable to be saved. Maybe in a new lifetime.
Doubloons will get ye anything, mate.
We have the widget, the illuminator, oh, we need this. I should have read this long time ago. Reveals that which is mostly deeply hidden. Once you've already made the choices and are passing through again, else it can't show much anything because that's how things work, okay? And I don't want this either. Oop. But we only have 4 today. Infamous CEO sails their enormous yacht directly into the beach, found impaled on a tree. Crack of dawn, leaf blower dead after getting struck in the head with a flat iron thrown by a neighbor. Leaf blowers should be banned to increase urban air quality, lower stress levels. Body of teacher found in a ravine after they went out to search for the existence of extraterrestrial life. Annoying know-it-all dies from their brain becoming far too smart and big for their skull. The art of dying provides little in the way of sense, plot, and characters, but the action coordination and stunt work are excellent. Stunt performer urges people towards a healthier lifestyle. So maybe he was the right person. This. I like shaking it, but I am curious on what that is. Today is simple, Grum. It is as if a great calmness has enveloped the world. I do not see the need for many deaths for the day. Quota for the day. Two humans have to die. New discoveries await fate. Ezra is the Minister of Farming, Agri, and Aquaculture, appointed to this position by the current cabinet for their past loyalty. They have no idea how to run this ministry, or any other for that matter, as they keep getting political appointments only through the favors of their old friends and drinking mates. You may have to go. Blaze works as the Prime Minister's personal helicopter pilot. They love flying so much. They fly. I'm guessing that should have been they. They fly around all day, even when the employer doesn't need to go anywhere. All the money for fuel is taken from taxpayers' funds, maybe. Marie is all about living in the present, their past long forgotten. Several years ago, they moved to live near the glacier at Northern Point. Marie has always loved mountaineering, photography, and sculpturing and modern dances. You can live. Augustus dreams of becoming a millionaire, but is also content with being a taxi driver. Their cab is decorated from hood to trunk, featuring several disco balls, aquarium wallpaper, and subwoofers playing techno rave on full blast. You can live. Wow. You die, and you die. Is Grim back?
Grim,
Not. Welcome back.
how about we skip the pleasantries and get back to usual pointless drudgery?
Ugh.
Right. I see the exact amount of profiles requested. At least someone seems to be up to their task.
Wait.
Oh, whatever.
Sorry, have I offended you somehow?
You? No, Grim. You have not.
Oh, please don't
Why
be.
am I livid? Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to remind me that taking sudden leave is detrimental to our aspirations.
Oh.
Because they thought to admonish me for taking a couple of days to perform important research. Because, as was reminded, the saying goes, now, how was it? Nothing in life is more certain than...
Death and taxes.
Yes, exactly. Either way, the nerve they have to lecture me on how to do my job.
Say nothing.
No matter, Grim. I apologize for taking it out on you. Good night.
Oh, poor Faith. He finally has something he likes doing. Is the illuminator still there?
Yo ho ho!
Nope.
What can old Mortimer provide you with today?
And I think I'm gonna wait just in case the illuminator comes back. Oh.
Is your hand tired? Are your fingers getting stiff? You've been clicking around for quite a while.
No, my hands are fine.
Ah, you have the fortitude to keep on with the grind until the very end. Must be why fate chose you instead of all the other candidates. Lost souls.
Are you talking to someone else?
No. It's you who died and found your way here. To the office, where you belong.
Oh, the month's almost over. I think this will be the last day we do, and then after that, the next episode after this one will be the last 5 days of the month. But let's see what's in the news. Oh, that's it? Promise. Oh, we only killed 2. Promising young architect wins grand prize for monumental sustainable sauna. City budget experiences unexpected surplus. Politicals baffled. Oh, 'cause he died. Okay. Oh, that's a lot. My modest excuses, Grum. Right. The situation is that everything got all jumbled up in our fax delivery system. You should listen to your gut today. Your gut, yes, because you are, a skeleton. Go with the flow. Toodles, fate. Oh lordy. Okay. Homemaker. Karen is a busybody. Karan. I like Karen. Karen is a busybody who goes around claiming to be the most informed, boasting how they've succeeded on their own merit alone, while demanding everything go their way no matter the circumstances. They feel they've been given a priority above others, and any feeling of perceived disrespect leads them into a furious frenzy. Die. Anna has worked as a judge for 20 years and loves their job very much. Not so because of the bringing of justice, but because of the political power the position brings. And Anna likes having power and influence a little bit too much. Die. Chill focuses on researching red dwarfs and the possibility of finding habitable planets in their system. As a lifelong science fiction fan, they were sad but accepting of their children dressing up as bow-wielding fair folk from a fantastical novel. Live. Ke- Ke- Kel decided to return to school to finish their education after their four kids grew up and went to find their own paths. While progress is difficult after such a long pause, Kel is dedicated and diligent. When not in school, they write slam poetry. Live. Slam poetry is awesome. Freddie has been homeless for a long time, ever since they escaped their abusive home. They have always felt like keeping on the move and never settling down until they found poetry. Now they go to all their local culture and charity events. Live. Nikita has served the Banapite family for 20 years until a cab ride changed their life. The decor, music, and jolly driver caused Nikita to experience an artistic awakening, and they are now obsessed with the excessivism movement, taking steps to paint for a living. Live. Estranged from their grandchild in life, Job dreams of gaining their favor, or more specifically after death, by passing on their priceless heirloom necklace. A deed hard to perform while they live due to the restraining order. Why do they have a restraining order on you? I'm not sure. Scott works as a dentist, but somehow regrets not becoming a scientist. Thinking it's too late to switch careers, they occasionally quench their thirst for science by trying to invent new tooth-filling materials. You're trying. Tatsumi is an ostrich jockey trainer, having been an ostrich jockey themselves until the ostrich kick ended their career. They know what it takes to make it in the brutal world of ostrich riding. After retiring, they see the birds as nothing more than a means to an end. As such, they run an ostrich fighting ring to the side. Die. And you. There is a restraining order. You can die. Off of faith?
Grim, welcome. You know, pursuing my art has given me insights. I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning.
And what's the result so far?
A disarray of thoughts. Listen, is death really such a bad thing? It would be better for everyone. In fact, do these humans even truly exist?
Oh, lordy.
Their ephemeral being leads to no relevant outcome. It is all transient, no matter what they do or achieve in life.
Go on, I'll hear you out.
They exist in a state of hubris and arrogance, considering them the center of the universe. Yet without them, the sun still sets and rises. Stars explode, galaxies form, or get torn apart. There are departments even for these events. Humans are not the be-all, end-all pinnacle of creation. They are small and insignificant. yet full of themselves. The grandeur of everything will not get superseded by specks of nothing.
Go on.
It matters not how they live through their subjective experiences, millions upon billions of them, everyone considering themselves unique. And technically they are, I suppose, on a minor scale, yet also exceedingly similar, copying each other, living through similar events with similar basic reactions. While the universe is full of endless wonders they cannot nor not even experience or perceive ever.
But we could help them experience these things.
But why? What would that change? Their presence is not even necessary to validate these events outside their subjective experience or understanding. Do you know the saying, Grim? If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it...
Does it make a sound?
Good, yes. Imagine that. Life reduced only to some human vicinity. The ultimate height of arrogance ingrained in them. To imagine their presence to be paramount. The tree does not only sound, it has been sounding a long time. It has grown without anyone present. It has lived a life. None of this requires humanity to be there to bear witness.
I don't really agree with what you said.
Then you have much yet to learn. Good night, Grim.
We couldn't even counter it? Fine.
Mighty, 'tis an utmost pleasure to see you again.
Clothing. I do want the
Feast your
cactus.
eyes upon this spiky boy. Ye wouldn't believe how long I searched for it at the exalted land of cacti. Just to get me phalanges on one of these. Finally unearthed it at the white desert of Mub. It did not start there, however, you see. 'Tis a traveling cactus. Ye never see it move, but boy does it get around.
Alrighty, up we go. Do you? Oh, and water. So I think that's where we're going to end today. And next episode, we're going to finish the rest of the month. Thank you for joining. See you later.